Hey guys, this is Cryptopsy Dan. We're going to go ahead and work on that GP pedal like I was telling you guys. First things what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take off this little fairing part with your little Allen wrenches. And my beautiful wife is holding the camera while I work. So, shit yeah. Give me a moment and we'll get going. Now the reason why we're going to have to take this off is quite simple. In order to get to that GP shifting, we're going to have to go ahead and remove, just down here, we're going to have to remove this right here, which kills the bike. See, if you have to stand up and you have your bike in neutral, your bike will run okay once you put it in gear, in first gear, like now it is. And that's basically this little nipple, I guess, is sticking out. It automatically cuts off your motorcycle. Now, when it's up like that in first gear, you can turn it on. It's all good. Now, the reason why we have to eliminate this killswitch kickstand, kickstand kill switch, is simple. We need to eliminate it so we can go ahead and move that whole, do that whole GP shifting. Now, when we eliminate this, obviously, this is going to be right down here. We're going to have to go ahead and not solder, but we're going to go ahead and file this down so it can leave enough room for this part to glide back and forth. This, we're going to have to remove it, completely sever it, and what I'm thinking about doing, since it's these two wires right here, I'm going to go ahead and cut them and bypass it. All you have to do is real simple, put these two together and I'll just basically trick the little sensor on it, making it think that it's always on. Simple, easy, anyone could do it, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Those of you that have a Bandit or any motorcycle can do this. This is my first attempt, and let's get to it. Alright, first off, I have my tools that came with the bike. I'm making a mockery and a mess of things, but the ones that I will need, I'll leave them out. The ones that I don't, I will put them away. So what you'll need is your Allen keys and your 10mm and your 17mm. Now the reason why we need those, I'm going to go ahead and use a ratchet set, not so much these. I'm going to use the 10mm to hold this one in place. Sorry, my 12mm to hold this one in place while I go ahead and unloose the back, because you're going to have to take off your kickstand, so you can go ahead and just grind that down. And just to make everything easier, I'm going to go ahead and use a socket wrench to hold it in back. Boom, 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 just kind of speed up the process, because it's going to be a hassle if you go ahead and do it manually. Now, I recommend you use gloves, because it is very, very, very dirty, and I just basically just don't like getting all that all that grease from the chain, basically, that's being expelled when it's running, being splattered all over your fingers. You slip, you cut your fingers. It's just a real big hassle. So let's get started. Let's remove this right here first. Alright, we got our little 10mm right here. Of course, we got these Allen wrenches right here. Whichever you prefer to take off first. I guess we're gonna work. We're gonna take the kickstand kill switch. Righty tighty, lefty loosen. Simple as that. These should come off really quick after you unlock them. But like I was saying, you want to go ahead and, hold on, let me get out of the light so you can see. You want to go ahead and use gloves, because it's dirty as hell. And if you guys don't believe me, just right now, this is some of the crud I just got from like right down over here, and it sucks because it's dirty as shit. Use a little finger power. Yes, that was Sexual joke. Finger power. Okay. That's it. Move that out of the way. You're not going to need that. Go ahead and get your 10 mil. And just loosen. Fuck, that hurt. And almost there. See, I mean, if to do the whole job like this, you know, I enjoy doing it like that, but when time is above the essence, you know, there is no room for error. Okay, there we go. Now you want to go ahead and, of course, you want to place your screws and bolts wherever you can find them. Okay, or you could be making a video like this and just as is. See, and that comes off. Now what we're gonna do, you know, just to let you guys know what we're gonna do. It was sitting up. It was propped up like this. Son of a biscuit. It was propped up like that. Well, not really that bad, but we're gonna move it backwards like this. We're gonna move it backwards so it sits in there just like that. So you shift all the way up by shifting down. Then that's it. That's first gear, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and so on and so forth. Okay, now what we do after we go ahead and release this, we're going to take off your kickstand second. So we could go ahead and start filing this down if you have a power tool or or you know, a simple file, just start going at it. As you can see, I went ahead and started working on this when I was at work, and I was using, believe it or not, where are you? I was using this. I was using this little file to go ahead and work at it, but I actually got pretty far compared to. Let me go ahead and take it off so you guys can check it out, see how far I got. Alright, now that you're going ahead and getting this bad bitch basically released, it becomes a lot simpler. I think by far the only thing you have to just worry about. Come on, power gloves. Just gotta keep it steady. So far when I was working on it, I had no problems taking it off, but anything could happen. Any damn thing could happen. That's the honest truth. See, it takes a long ass time just to get this little thing off, and all that grease just gets in there. And plus I need to wash my motorcycle. And there we go. Now that's off. Simple. The way to release it, you just go ahead and put the kickstand down. Well, I don't know. You do it a number of ways. You could, to avoid the kickstand actually slapping back at you, just do it like that and boom. See? Off. Simple. In your hand. I usually just keep it just dangling there because you'll know how they go and they rest. Now we're going to go ahead and start on this, on the filing down. When I did it initially, I don't know if you could tell, but it was sticking out about that much, and then I filed that much down with that little thing. So now we're gonna start with the next step and file this. Give me one moment, and I will return. All right, now that we've removed it and all that good stuff, usually where this little part touches is right here, or right here. So now we're going to have to file that part down. Now I have right here a 8-inch file, and this one's for sharpening saws, knives, garden tools, scissors, also for draw filling and gentle shop essentials. I don't know. This one is just basically for sharpening shit, and I know I'm gonna ruin it, but you know, this has to be done. Oh, this one's a lot more powerful than my fucking and we're just working it down, trying to get it as you don't want to get it as flush as possible, but you do want to just prevent that nut right there just scraping against it, because it can pretty much screw you up in the long run. Alright, now that we went ahead and filed it just a wee bit more, now we're going to have to go ahead and put it back on. Damn, I'm sweating my ass off. So's my wife. Right, baby? Sweating. Now, there's a couple of ways to do this here. Take this. You don't want to break that, for damn sure. You go ahead and you place these right here. This is how I did it last time. And then you stretch, pull, mark it into place. Not this time. Come on. That's what I did last time. There you go. Now that's in place. Look at that. Another. We go ahead and this is one way, so you can go ahead and measure. I find it very helpful if you do it this way. Hold on. Kind of just measure it out. Now that we went ahead and got the bolt in, just gonna tighten it up just a bit, just to see where kind of lies the kickstand lies, so we can get everything measured out. Because if you eyeball it, there's a chance that you might not get it correct. Alright, went ahead and installed that. Now we're going to go ahead and tighten everything up. Now what I had to do is on the back, on the bottom side right here, I had to file a little bit off because it was grinding against the frame, but you know, just a little bit would take the edge off. You're pretty much ready to go. As for your screw, you don't want to put it on top. You don't want to put it up top because that's not the way it goes. It's rounded. So you want to put